get this thing started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Makes the grab. Turning on the Jets. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Caught over the middle, it's Davis. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top again. Grabbed over the middle, it's Davis. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. This crowd knows when to bring it. Got enough space, and it'll be a touchdown. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country, and how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops hoping for a chance to go.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Offense.
Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. They'll move the wide receiver. And that one's incomplete. Here comes the offense on second down.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a first down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Under fire. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back open in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That's caught, it's Bowman.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it first and 10. Snagged in the middle, it's Monroe.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just enough time to get off 1 more snap. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They go to the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half. Using his legs, it's Thompson. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Collins. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some...
He's loose on the right. Touchdown!
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to the ground game on the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Yeah, and the defensive line, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. He's got it on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got him downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the boat. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the 1st down, and let's see if they go for it here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Running back searching for a hole. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking deep. He's got it down the left side. Here he goes. All the way in for the touchdown.
And just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
They'll try to tack on an extra point here deep in the game. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Spencer. There he goes. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Spencer. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Pulls it, fired complete. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Catch in the middle, it's Monroe. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Fires to the tight end. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Turning it on. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Motion from the wideout. Reads it, fires complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Timeout call by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. The give on the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now 2nd down, and it's as if this crowd senses they can help them get a huge stop. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And they'll send out the field goal unit from right in the center of the field, straight on to win the game. And he got it. Redemption, atonement, missed earlier, but when it mattered most, he nailed it.